Hello and welcome to this third review of the Zoella Bookclub. The third book is I Was Here by Gail Foreman. If you don't know about the Zoella Bookclub, I will put in the description box down below her videos about it and my, I think, 2 last videos about it, which are the first 3 reviews of the Autumn bundle. I hope you'll enjoy them. If you are aware, I Was Here is the third book of the bundle, and just like If I Was Your Girl, it's contemporary and it deals with very hard and deep and important topics, and just, you know, a bit taboo as well, topics that are a bit taboo. So it's a really important book and you should definitely pick it up. I knew Gail Foreman from If I Stay and Where She Went. I really loved If I Stay. I was a bit disappointed by Where She Went, and If I Stay broke my heart, and it is very true to say that this broke my heart too, and it'll probably break yours. It deals with suicide and depression and grief and guilt, which are very heavy topics, but it has its silver linings. It has wonderful friendships, and it has romance, it has kittens, it has hope most than anything, and overall, more than hope even, it has forgiveness, which I think is the main topic and the main hope in this book. Is you need to forgive yourself and forgive others, no matter what happens to you, and it's okay to feel what you feel. One page, the same page, will make you cry, laugh, and hate the world. But this book is so important and so revealing of what goes on right now and of terrible things that happen. Like, they will teach you about people that actually encourage suicide, and they will also teach you that depression is not always what you think it is, and that it's okay not to sometimes know what to do, and that, you know, when you lose somebody, it's really hard, because this is a story of loss. This is a story of how Katie loses her best friend Megan. She commits suicide, and it's so detailed. Like, not the story, I mean, not necessarily, like, the way Megan prepared her suicide is so frightening. She had everything straightened out, and how can you be so cold about ending your own life? And that deals with that, and Katie's feelings of guilt, and how could she not see it happening? And this story is inspired by a real story, and there are many stories just like this one. Maybe you were touched by suicide, maybe you were touched by depression, maybe you are somebody that once thought about killing yourself, or maybe you knew somebody who did. And this book talks about all of that, and it teaches you so much, and it's such a great lesson in life and hope. It's so raw and it's so brave as well. And at first I didn't like Katie. She annoyed me so much. She was so dark and cynical, and I can be cynical, but not like that. And so it was just like bringing me down, and I just felt quite depressed about it all. But she grew on me, and she taught me a lot, and I think that's why this book is so important. This book will make you very emotional, but you will come out of it knowing more about depression, which is a very important topic, and everybody should be educated about it. But also feeling so much good, and it will ask you questions about your own life, and it will make you think. And like I said about If I Was Your Girl, and I think maybe Fangirl too, this is what reading is about, making you think and making you wonder. And I think it's great that this book is directed toward young audiences, because we're quite sheltered from some of those things. We're not told, and we're not always taught either about it, and what you can do and where you can find help. So please pick up the book, read it, and if you ever feel like Megan did, or if you even feel like Katie does, don't hesitate to look for help. There are some really good help tips for British readers at the end of the book, and I'm sure you can find help anywhere. This will make you see things from a very different point of view, and you will come out of it, I think. If not, maybe saying a better person would be wrong. I feel like If I Was Your Girl made me a better person. I think this made me a more thoughtful person, and somebody that understood better some mental illnesses that I didn't really know. But I think you will come out of this book more aware of some of those issues and more aware of depression and everything that comes with it. And it won't be easy, it's not an easy read, even though, yeah, you can read it really quickly, it's really short. But what I mean is a very heavy read, but it's so worth it. It's a beautiful story, and it makes you tear up out of joy as well as out of sadness. And it's a perfect mix, like Stephen Chbosky said, The Perks of Being a Wallflowers author. I really love that book. It's a perfect mix of mystery and romance and tragedy, and it's such a good representation of grief. And I think that it's very important that it deals with grief, because we will all go through grief at some point in our lives, and this tells you it's okay, no matter how you grieve, it's fine. And I think that's great, and I think that's very important. So this was a bit of a messy review, because I think I've just finished it, and I think I'm still a bit raw from it. It's still a bit emotional, and it really did churn me, like it really took my heart and just crushed it and then just put it back together. But if any of you are big fangirls, if any of you, and you probably are very avid readers, you will know that the books you recommend to people are not always the ones that make you laugh, and are not always the ones that were the easy ones, but generally the ones that crush you and that make you so sad, but teaches you so much that you want other people to be told the same thing, and that you want other people to see that they're not alone, and that even though this is a hard book, it is so very worth it. So probably 4 stars out of 5 for this book. The writing is really good, it's not that. It's just, I had a problem with Katie, like I really did. She really annoyed me. I really liked Richard, you will see, I really liked Richard and the kitten. And it doesn't only deal with grief, it also deals with family in a very beautiful way. And Katie finds shelter in books as well, and you can see it at different points in the story. So I think some of you will probably relate to that. So yeah, it talks about a whole array of very heavy topics, and you should pick it up, and I hope you will. And I'll see you next week for the next book, which I think is a Christmas book, so I'm so excited. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't hesitate to like, comment and subscribe.